Welcome to the Fret Frontier. We are working on a fingerstyle arrangement of silver bells. Let's get going. First thing we're going to do is go through the chord position, know where we have to make our changes. Then when we add in our melody line along with that tonal center, the background of the accompaniment chords, it'll feel a little bit easier. So we're in the key of E major, and we're starting off with the E chord. We have 3 beats per measure, so it's like a little bit of a waltz sound. I'm going to go through each one of the chords. Let's do it one step at a time, starting off with the chords. So we have our E first finger on the first fret of the 3rd string, second finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Then we're going to play an A major with E in the bass, and that looks like this. And there's a ton of different ways that you can finger this. Let's see, when I play it, I think I am, I'm not actually using this note on the 4th string. So when we get to that part, we'll talk about it. But when I'm strumming it, I'm just stacking my fingers, starting with my little finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret of the 3rd string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 4th string. That's A with E in the bass. And that's going to look like our B chord with F sharp in the bass when we get there. Okay, so E, A with E in the bass. Then we're going to do A with F sharp in the bass. So that's going to be like this. We're just going to bar this first finger across the first 3 frets. And then we want to get this F sharp down there. So that's F sharp is also the 6th, right? If we're going with A, B, C, C, D, E, that's our triad, A, C sharp, and E. And then if we go one note further, we get that F sharp. But really all I'm trying to do is get that bass note. I just want to hear that bass note moving when I'm doing the fingerstyle melody. So the chord will look like this. First finger across the 1st, 3 strings, 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string. Okay, sounds like that. And then when we do our B with the F sharp in the bass, notice this is like a movable chord, right? So we had our A over here. We already talked about how to finger that. Move that up a whole step. This was A, right? And our root is on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret, right? This is G, A. If I move up a whole step here to the 4th fret, that's B. And if I want the whole chord, the B major chord, I would add this first finger here, right? Because when I did A, it was open, right? This first string. So when I move it up to B, if I want to play that first string, I would have to add my first finger onto the 2nd fret of the 1st string. Okay. That's my B major. So it's a movable chord. Okay. And then we're going to play the B7 with D sharp in the bass. So I never really know how I'm going to finger this one. I'll show you this 3rd finger here on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. But if you are doing it like this, that's fine too, right? A little bit less movement from here. I could just, this B, I can slide this down, bring my 3rd finger down, put my 2nd finger there. Lots of different ways to finger it. Do what's comfortable for you. Back to our E. And that's part A. That's the first half. So when we go on to the second half, there's nothing different. It's all chords we already covered. All right, so we're going to play parts A and parts B all the way through. 3 beats. The strum we're going to use just downstrokes. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like a waltz. 2, 3. So the first beat we accent a little bit. Next 2 beats, you can do a little staccato where you move those fingers off of your strings a little bit to cut off the sound, and then just catch the first couple of strings on your instrument. So just your 4th and 3rd string if you want to. Otherwise, if you do all downstrokes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a little dry, right? So we're going to add a little bit of rhythmic interest in there by going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll put the chords up as we play along. To this, we're just playing the background chords, getting our hands in position for how we're going to do the finger styles. So let's go on the count to 3. 1, 2, 3. E, E, 2, 3. E again. A. The other A. B. B7. E. 3, 1, 2, 3 more E's. B, B7, E. Okay, so that's the background chords. Join me in the next episode where we start working on our fingerstyle chord melody.